Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Washington find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Ivan Nova is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under 0.5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
The 1-0. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Polanco looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
And now Bryce Harper head-to-head against Nova. He's gone 2 for 6.
Right.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside.
Come on, Nova.
Ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Finally. Let's go, Nova.
Now the 2-1. Is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0.
Come on, dude. I did.
Two. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital, all tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. In now is Adam Eaton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming, here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul, it's 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a weak off to the left side. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10-15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of the
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. A pause, and the 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up.
Corey Dickerson.
He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Time now for the Nationals' road to the show. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 9th inning coming up. Back now.
Your attention, please. The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier shading to his right. 2 gone.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-3 tonight. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ivan Nova with his 4th win this season.
I don't like it.
Slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Washington attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next.
It might
Max
have
Scherzer
no one.
gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there. And there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Hit to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
That is fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the runner's trying for third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Runner goes for third. Line drive to left. Adams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. Jamison Taillon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey
He's ready.
Turner.
Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now is Adam Eaton. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
In there, and it's even at 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And now Bryce Harper, his batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's gone 2 for 6. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Harper, a Nevada native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Turner leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Daniel Murphy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. 2 out with a man at first. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Bureau. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax on it.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Josh Bell the next to hit. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. Offered and missed. Here's the throw.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in now, Ryan LaBarnway. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The next 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit on the ground is short. Backhanded. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Here's Matt Adams now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Mercer has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Time for a look at the Buccos on field. And let's take a look at Starling Marte. Another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Up next for the Buccos, Jamison Taillon. 9-1-2 due up.
Jamison Taillon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
really good late fight on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Murphy has it on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates,
and that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Max Scherzer.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Riding in once again, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. But we love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, 1 away.
A pick for the Pirates. Left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
A bouncer up the middle. Sliding stop by Murphy. He is out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Adams is after it, and that's the third out. 1-2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Rodriguez onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Count is 1-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he struck him out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Rodriguez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit to short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Murphy over at second. Zimmerman at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jordan Luplow. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Soft liner towards first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box now, Ryan LaVarnway. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Wow, and this is swung on and missed.
0-2.
And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-2. And now he's on the move again for second. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Try it one more time for second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all. Leave one. They still trail 1-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Here comes another 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Adam Eaton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And now Bryce Harper. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
wind up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. LaVarnway's got it, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Jordy Mercer now. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Murphy over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make.
First pitch on its way. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Yeah, Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there at third. It's the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to employ the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Rodriguez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Harper is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with one away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Lavarnway. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the... Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ball one to start the at bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Wieters. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And Wieters has himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling.
Riding in once again, Max Scherzer. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. George Cantos takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Mercer ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Chopper foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. All tied at 1-1.
Fucking short. Oh, fuck. Wow, fuck, dude. He's gonna be out like a. That dude, then pitch that.
Francisco Cervelli is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff.
For 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second base.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Jordy Mercer, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be foul. Scherzer gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Here's Starling Marte, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer.
Now pitching for Washington, number 36.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Adams is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 53.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. It's a strike.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
The 0-1 pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, 1 out.
Right fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. The pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on an...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading off for the Pirates, the first baseman for 55.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 down. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordan Luplow, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. This ready once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Matt Adams now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Swing and a little tapper.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and let them get on first base free of charge.
2 out, nobody on. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan LaVarnway. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, pitcher.
Elias Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Elias.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Rendon has it on the first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Number 10, second baseman.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Jordy Mercer, he singled his last time up. Now a hard liner towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. Enny Romero comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. A high fastball is in there. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he is going to have extra bases discarded out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. Wieters will try for 3. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Taylor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page. This guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Big bat for the Nationals tonight. Well, it belonged to this man, Matt Wieters. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Sammy Solis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game.
Fuck, dude. Fucking on. Well.
Some classical music in the morning.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Josh Harrison stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
John Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
So he sets him down swinging. Jordy Mercer, the second out of the opening frame. Into the box now, Starling Marte, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Runners off for second. Line hard to center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam Eaton.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs. Driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
Right fielder
now for Washington. Bryce Harper. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming.
You get
Really not going his way of late.
You start at fucking midnight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is ready now. Sean Rodriguez. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 5.
Sean Rodriguez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Defoe has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch. Hit toward the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And there he goes towards second. High in the air and deep to left center field. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Murphy.
Windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 1 for 3. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even in 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
And sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Josh Harrison stands in. Runners on the move for second. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Harper is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. It remains 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
No, we can
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Give me the weed now?
Yeah.
Why? What's with the weed? I thought you were getting tonight.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You're trying to get way early, so it's like most of the day.
Wind up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this
Did you
situation,
get drunk
but I
last
think,
night?
if we're being honest with ourselves,
drink
that
last
one
night?
caught a little bit too much of the plate.
You get fucked up.
Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And we got to come back and load everything in the truck.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball.
Oh, we got to spread that ground first.
And it's a ball and 2
And I'd
strikes
like to
to
try to
Adam.
get the bench done.
He struck him out, his 7th
Maybe
of the
fix
ball
this
game,
couple
and that
spots
ends
on
the
deck
inning.
and put up the
3
fan.
up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Corner?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Because watch it on YouTube.
Who?
Anyone.
Who wants to watch you play football on YouTube?
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Luplow comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I mean, they can see the camera. They can't really see me coming back that far.
Here comes the first pitch.
They can hear.
Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Sean Rodriguez hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes I see notifications, sometimes I don't know.
He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw to third. Tag, and they got him as he couldn't make it first to third on the base hit to right, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Popped him up. Freeze has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Right fielder number 34.
And now Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
0-1 count and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Luplow is in pursuit. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Harper takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it, and there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
I don't want to play here.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Oh.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Now the runners take off again. That's popped up. And that's a fair ball. Throw into third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. And a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field, a base hit.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. And the runner's coming home. 1 run, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runners breaking for the plate. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Starling Marte. Runner goes for third. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken.